What's going down, beautiful people? I'm Valet Delroy. This is Ride with the Valet. I'm glad you're here. I came today to just drop another quote on you, if you don't mind, and talk about it in a little bit. So if you like it, like it. If you got something to say, comment. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see more, subscribe. If you think it's worth any value, go ahead and share it. And it's all good. Let's go ahead and get this thing popping. So, imaginary goals weigh you down. Okay, I'm going to say it twice. Imaginary goals weigh you down. 3 times. Imaginary goals weigh you down. Now, I'm not here to put anybody down or speak harshly to anyone. I don't know anyone's situation. But this is one of my quotes. It's something I think of often. It's something I had to deal with myself. And just examine my goals and ask myself, are my goals imaginary or are these real goals that I will be actively working to accomplish? Okay? Are they just imaginary or are they real goals that I will be actively working towards to accomplish? Okay? Your imagination is something that exists in your thoughts, in your mind. You might even write it down on paper, okay? Just because you have an idea and you write it down does not make it a goal. That's not the real work, because it can just stay on that paper and that's where it's at. And every time you look at that paper, you know what I'm saying? It'll just remind you. You'll reimagine the thing, the goal that you had set forth while nothing is still happening. That imaginary goal is just going to stay in your mind because it's a goal that nothing's happening with. And there's not a lot of different ways to say that. You know what I mean? Whatever goal you have, thing that you're trying to accomplish, thing that you're supposed to be working towards, if you're not actively working towards it, it's imaginary. It's in your mind. It's something you keep thinking about. It's something you keep intending to do. It's worse than a New Year's resolution. Because at least every year you might have a different New Year's resolution. When you have a goal, it's typically something that stays with you until you drop it, change it, or accomplish it. And guess what? If you accomplished it, it wouldn't be a goal no more, right? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Because we can accomplish our goals if we're actively working towards getting them accomplished. Now, just because you might have a goal that takes 5 years and you want to do it in 2 years, let's be realistic so that it doesn't become an imaginary goal and end up taking you twice as long. Be realistic with your goals, okay? Don't just have a goal in your mind that you are not going to actively work towards. You're trying to save a certain amount of money, but you're not actively saving towards that amount. It doesn't matter how little of the amount you save, okay, if you don't save any at all, okay, actively working towards your goal. And when I say actively, that means consistently, you know what I'm saying, or consistency in working towards that goal. I have a video on consistency. You can go find it. I also have a couple blogs on imagination that you can go read if you follow one of the links in the description below. Because imagination is a tool that will help you solve problems, okay? And then you put that to use, okay? And it helps you to accomplish your goals. Maybe I'll have another video on that later. But basically, what am I saying? I'm saying if you have something in your mind, if you have something that has become a part of your everyday makeup because it's a goal, but you're not doing anything to actively accomplish that goal, it's just imaginary. And the fact that it's imaginary and it's a goal that's not being actively worked out to be accomplished, it's going to weigh you down. I don't care what it is. It's going to weigh you down until you start working towards accomplishing that goal until you change it or until you let it go. Okay? Your imaginary goal can become a real goal. And then that goal can be accomplished. And I came to encourage you to do that because I don't want you being weighed down. I was weighed down. I didn't want to be weighed down. It took a long time for me to come out of the imagination of things that were going on in my mind and learning how to work and move and start to accomplish my goals. I started off with little goals, and every time I accomplished a goal, okay, it helped me get to the next goal. You know what I'm saying? And I just encourage you, start off with something that you know you can accomplish. Okay? A goal doesn't have to be something you've never done before. Okay? It could just be something that you realize that you are actively even doing, and you pull it up to the forefront. A goal is something you can constantly accomplish if you constantly keep making it your goal. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do more than write your goals down. You have to actively work to accomplish those goals. You know what I mean? Because imaginary goals weigh you down. They do. Excuse me. I'm Valet Delroy. This is Ride with the Valet. Sorry it took so long to say that, but I'm sure that you could think of better examples than me. Share some below in the comments. Help somebody out today. Because you could take the things that are in your mind and turn them into tangible value that can not only help you, but others. You know what I mean? All you got to do is believe, be willing, and get to work. I'm Valet Delroy. This is Ride with the Valet. Imaginary goals weigh you down. You know what I'm saying? So actively work to accomplish them. You know what I mean? Do something with them. Let it go, change it, or get it done. I'll see you all in the next one.